Hey friends, I am so glad you're here today. We are going to be doing the very first fall clean and decorate of the season. I've got a lot of really unique, simple but cozy fall decor pieces today. So I'm so glad we're here. Let's get started.
Memories all I got, like an afterthought. What we felt and said.
Starting off in the kitchen, I wanted to add some really cozy fall decor in here. I keep it pretty minimal all year long, but I wanted to add some warmth. There's a lot of white and contrast in my home, which I like. I like clear, spaces, open spaces. I don't want a lot of clutter. But when it comes to the seasons, I do like to add warmth, and I usually will do that with wood tones and things like that. I don't go too crazy with the orange and the fall colors per se, but I still keep it pretty neutral but yet festive. Like, it's definitely noticeable that we've got some fall going on in here. I was actually watching a video last night of some of my old home tours. You guys got to check those out. It is in my fall playlist, and just to see how much my style has changed over the years is incredible. Even just the way I do my videos and my editing, it's all so different. So it was interesting watching that and just kind of watching the evolution of my decorating style. It's kind of cool. But if you want to watch those are in my fall tours or my fall playlist. You'll have the home tours, the clean and decorates from years past. I've been doing this for about 5 years. So it was interesting to watch, and also you'll be able to get some different decor styles. Like, I'm going for muted colors this year, and last year I went with a lot of white pumpkins. I think the year before I went with white, and then one year I went with aqua and buffalo check. So it just changes, but I like to keep things simple. The older I've gotten, the more I have learned what I like, and it's just unapologetically what I like. It doesn't matter if it's on trend or other people are doing it. It's what I like. The things that I kept thinking about. Does that make sense? So sometimes I will watch other people talk about their fall decor or watch things. It doesn't matter, any decor, any clothes. And I'm like, oh, I've got to have it. Got to have it. Well, little tip, put it in your cart and don't buy it. Put it there and wait a day. Go back to it, take a look at the cart and see if you still need it or you still want it. That will help you from impulse buying, because I have impulse purchased a lot and I've regretted a lot. I have a lot of buyer's remorse. I don't ever want you guys to have that with me or watching things that I show you. So even this day, I was watching a friend doing her Amazon fall haul, and I immediately was like, oh, I gotta have that, I gotta have that, I gotta have that, gotta have that. And I filled my cart up. It was like $300. And then I stopped and I walked away. I came back later and I was like, I don't need that shirt. I don't need that blanket. I don't need that bushel of whatever. And so I just put saved for later, and you can do that with Target as well. Save for later. And then I will go back and I'm like, okay. And you'll see that the cart gets smaller and smaller and smaller, because you really don't, quote unquote, need any of this stuff. Don't make the mistake like I've made, and I still sometimes make, but I'm working really hard on buying things you don't need for people who aren't going to see your house, for people that don't know you. Please, I'm working on this every single day, literally. So I want you guys to work on that too. Sure, I would love for you guys to, it's great when we share something and you guys love it, but I don't want you to put yourself out over it. My goal here is just to inspire you and to motivate you, to get your creative juices flowing. If you see something and you're like, yeah, I would like to do that, then do it. But don't feel obligated to rush out and spend money you don't have or shouldn't be spending. Even when I do sponsored content, don't feel like you have to, okay? Like, I am thankful to be working with sponsors. Let's just be honest. It's a dream come true. But whenever I show anything, even sponsored, please just, think of it as a commercial. And if you will love it, great. I will only put things on my channel that I love and that I think are great, but don't feel obligated, okay? I don't want you guys to put yourself in a bind, because I'm going to tell you something right now. I've put myself in a big old bind, and when the season's over and the content's passed, I'm the one footing the bill. So that's my little side note. So here are all of my little coffee syrups that I purchased last year. They've just been sitting around. Don't like the containers. So when I saw these containers in the Target dollar spot, they were $3 for two. It just was a no-brainer, and I think it's going to be such a beautiful addition to my countertops. Like I had mentioned, I like to keep things very minimal, but this time of year I like to have those cozy vibes. And the color of the syrups, it may be silly, but it looks really, really beautiful too. So I thought this was a really cute and affordable way to display it. Here is another little area I'm going to just kind of spruce up with some items that I already had, except for the little terracotta pumpkin that I'm going to add here. I'm going to add a cutting board here. This little marble slab was what I had my utensils on. I like this. I got it from Walmart last year. I like to have something right behind the stove because of the food splatters. It can stain the grout. I don't always keep something here. I like to keep it pretty minimal, but I do like the warmth that the cutting board adds. This is a Studio McGee console that I got not too long ago. I love it. The quality is really beautiful. And here's that tray I have been eyeing for quite some time. Finally got it. I went ahead and splurged on it because I knew I could use it throughout the year, but I thought it was perfect to kind of ground all of these decor pieces. But I can see myself using this in multiple places. So a little tip, if you are purchasing fall things, look kind of, think outside of the box and purchase things that you can use all year long. So these stems here, they weren't the easiest to mess with, but that was because I had the jute still, or the whatever that ribbon is, still tied around it. But I do like them. I also won't take tags off and kind of deconstruct things until I'm for sure I'm going to use it, because yes, I will return things. I have no shame in that. If it doesn't work for the space, I will end up returning it. So I took the tag off of this tray because I knew I wanted to keep it, but I saved it on the counter just in case it didn't work. Sometimes we will purchase things and have a vision for them in the store, but if it doesn't work, don't feel bad. to return it as long as it's in perfect condition. I will never do it if it's not. And here's our mom moment where the kids left their ball. I had just decorated this spot and went and picked up the kids. And where do you think they put their balls? Right there. This is just funny to me. So I'm going to vacuum this space. I got to get a stain off of the rug, and we are going to keep on decorating. So literally, and I mean literally, everything in my living room was from Facebook Marketplace or clearance. So the fireplace, Facebook Marketplace, and I painted it. The ottoman there with the chair is an IKEA Facebook Marketplace. The lamp there was on massive clearance, and I actually got it working with the Haven website. I was able to get credits. The tray clearance and the pillow there same, and then here is the little precious Target dollar spot pillow. So the rug here was clearance, which this is the Rug Collective. It is very, very thin. It is supposed to be machine washable. It is a 9x13, so I have been very, very scared to put that in my washing machine because I have heard that they're really not good for the washing machine, and so it scares me. So I'm going to clean it with some carpet cleaner. I don't know what is on here. And then I've actually cleaned this carpet with the carpet, the actual carpet cleaner, and so it works well. And then here are some of the items I got from Hobby Lobby. Just a few. Little, like I said, mentioned just little soft, subtle touches of fall, cozy fall pieces. My motto has always been, and probably will always be, cozy, not cluttered. And that is my goal here. And I'm learning how to facilitate that more and more in my home. So I'm adding some really beautiful wheatgrass. Really pretty. These are so natural looking, and they were obviously 40% off at Hobby Lobby. Everything is going to be a work in progress. I do not plan on keeping everything after I got done decorating. Obviously, I had to start dinner, and you will see that shortly. But I know that I'm going to continue decorating, and I know some things are going to move around a bit. So I'm just kind of playing with it. This is kind of like the rough draft. Do for right now. If you want to see the rest of the house, I'm going to continue to film that for the rest of the week, and that is going to be on next week's video on my other channel, where it's strictly decorating and decor and DIYs stuff like that. I keep this channel strictly for organizing and cleaning, that kind of stuff, but over there is all decor, DIYs, and yeah, decorating. So I'll have that channel link in my description box, but if you want to see the full thing, you can go over there. I'm also going to be doing a fall home tour, which I'm so excited because those used to be so much fun for me to do, and I just haven't done them in so many years. YouTube's changed a lot. You can't really post what you want to post on here. So like I can't just post like cook with me, clean with me, organizing, clean, like decorating and vlogs and this and shop with me. You can't do that on one channel. If you're a creator, you know that, so you understand. But if you ever wonder why people make multiple channels, that's why. So all of that, decor and home tour and all that, will be on my other channel, so I'm really excited. But now, it's about 3:45. I had to wake up Emma to go get the kids, so she is not wanting to independently play, but that's okay, because this mom knows how to cook with a baby on my hip. So I'm gonna make a really yummy meal tonight. I told Chris we kind of just been eating whatever lately. and I wanted something good. So I'm gonna do my sun-dried tomato Alfredo pasta. So yummy, and I'm gonna show you how I make it. It's super quick. It won't be a long drawn out cook with me, but I'm just gonna show you real quick how I do it so you can make it for your family too. It's so hot and steamy and yummy, and it is perfect for the cooler months that are coming up because it is so good and savory. So let me show you this. So you get just a saucepan, and I put some olive oil in it. I really love avocado oil, but I was out of it. And then I've got 2 packs of thin sliced skinless boneless chicken breast. Use whatever chicken breast you want. You can even use chicken thighs. I'm just used to buying the chicken breast. I like it. And then I will heavily season it with salt and pepper. And then, and I mean heavily, because I like a lot of flavor, and I like to add a lot of flavor each step, so it has like layers. Then I'm going to add some oregano. I did not have any Italian seasoning, but you can just do it with Italian seasoning. I am grinding some thyme, onion powder, garlic powder. Of course, if you've got fresh, either great. My kids don't like chunks of onions. I do, but they don't. And then I'm going to brown it on each side on a medium heat, making sure that I am browning it, not burning it, because you do not want those yummy chicken bits on the bottom to get burned, because it'll just ruin the flavor. And so it has got a really nice crust on it, but again, remember, brown, don't burn. And then I'm going to hand wash some portobello mushrooms and then put them in here. You can use any mushrooms you like. I like portobello. I like the flavor a lot. And then I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of butter with the baby on my hip, and because that's the way we do it here. And then I'm just going to saute this, and I'm going to get all of the yummy butter melted, and it's going to pick up these yummy chicken bits. That's what I call it, chicken bits. That's the flavor, y'all. And then I'm going to take it out, put it all on a plate, and add about more than half. I don't measure things, so you've got to forgive me. I'm real country like that. I ain't measuring nothing. But I've got a 32-ounce container of heavy whipping cream, and I'm doing more than half of that. You do it to eye. You can do as much or as little as you want. And then I like to bring that up to warmth or up to temperature slowly. You don't want to scald the cream. And so I'm doing that, and it's kind of taking all the flavors of the yumminess, that's what we're going to call it. And then I'm going to cut my sun-dried tomatoes. They are in their own little oil. I love sun-ripened tomatoes. I think that's what I just said. I love them. The family, they can live without them. I'm obsessed with them. The more the merrier, as far as I'm concerned. But I didn't go too crazy, and I just cut them like in a julienne style. And then I'm going to put them in here, and I'm going to let them just infuse this cream. Ooh, yes, I'm going to boil these noodles in some salted water. And you can use Parmesan in a bag, but I find it does not melt as well because it's coated to keep its shape. I don't know if you know that. So go on and get yourself a block of Parmesan and start grating that. Grate. All of that, as much as you possibly can, into this saucepan. Now I will eventually go to the side and finish grating it, and I will add it to the cream. And as you see here, because it was hurting my hands and I needed to put it down, and then I stir until it's melted and incorporated. I will add the mushrooms. Yummy. I have already cut the chicken in slices. I don't add the chicken all at once because my kids don't all love this, and so I like to have some for them. And then I will add it back here, and I'll let it cook for just a minute, again on like medium low. I would say, just to get that chicken married in there. It's really, really yummy. Let me tell you something. If you want to go for gluten-free, you can do gluten-free noodles or over mashed potatoes. Yes, if you've never thought about that, over mashed potatoes is divine. But I wanted to do over a pasta tonight, so that is what I'm doing, and it is delicious. If you've ever had macaroni grill pasta Milano, this is similar but better. Lynn's is better. Let me just tell you, you've got to try this recipe exactly how I'm doing it. Alfredo is the easiest thing you can make, and it is so delicious. Literally the best pasta you'll ever eat. Ever. Hands down. It reminds me of like a pasta Milano from Macaroni Grill. That is superior. So I made a Caesar salad out of a bag because I'm fancy like that. And here it is at the table. Yummy, creamy, delicious. So delicious. And then I got a wild hair and I decided I'm going to make a pumpkin spice cake. So I got a box of spice cake, and here is your little reminder: clean while you cook. Don't let it sit there. I always clean while I cook so I don't have a big mess. The cake is done and it is yummy. Just a can of pureed pumpkin, and then follow the spice mix directions. I didn't have any cream cheese. That's what I wanted, so I just whipped together some pumpkin spice, heavy whipping cream, powdered sugar, and vanilla. And I did it like a thick little cream here, but not like a whipped cream, just to add some flavor, and it was divine. I hope you guys are inspired for this fall season. I know it's early, but my goal here is to inspire you before we are actually immersed in all of the fall leaves. Hello, my friends. Today we are going to be doing a fall clean and decorate with me, cleaning up some of the main areas in my house and sprucing it up for fall. We are going to do a very subtle and cozy fall decor this year. So heading straight into the entryway, if you remember, okay, so that's going to be Emma in the background. This is just the way it's going to be. She's right here with me, so you'll get to hear her in the voiceover. So, you know, I hope you guys are okay with that. But I got rid of the console table here, and I had it on Facebook Marketplace. I personally loved it. Thought it looked fantastic in the living room, but you know, we got the fireplace and I love that setup. And so we brought it in the front here and I loved it. It fit the space perfectly, but let me tell you why I got rid of it. Basically, because I have learned something about myself and my family, that we don't always put things back. I know you may be surprised, but it's true. And as I have been on the road to simplifying my life, I have realized when things are sitting around, especially when it's just decoration, things just get piled up. So it quickly became a catch-all for everything. The dog leashes, the dog bags that we take when we take them for a walk. I mean, so many things. And in my mind, I had envisioned this perfectly decorated space, and it doesn't stay that way. So it was not necessarily functional. It had a lot of wasted space, and it was a catch-all. So I decided I would rather get my money back for it, and I sold it. And that's what I did. Finally, it took a while to sell it. I will say Facebook Marketplace is not an easy place to sell because people will ask, is it available? And then they'll just ghost you. But finally I sold it. And finally I actually said I'm going to keep it. And then I sold it that actual day. But I love the open space. It feels really, really good in here. It feels wide open. It feels free, I guess is how I would say it. Even Chris was saying, like, I don't want you to sell it. I love it. But he came back to me and he said, it feels open. It feels airy in there, and it's really nice. It feels good. And so I'm glad I sold it. I'm very, very glad I sold it. And then the money I made from it, I go and I put that on any debt I have. That has been a goal of mine. So I am getting started right in here. I know that was a long explanation. Just wiping everything down. To be quite honest with you, in a moment you'll see my living room. It is a disaster and it was overwhelming me. So I decided to start in the entryway because it was like a little piece that I could bite off, and I knew that that momentum would get me motivated and set up the momentum for the next space. So that is what I want to encourage you guys to do. If you're feeling overwhelmed by what you have to do, start small. So that's why I started in the entryway, and I'm going to be redecorating this space, bringing the olive tree over on the side, and I think the way it turned out was really beautiful. you guys are curious, this table find was from TJ Maxx, and I had it in the house before, but I put it in the garage because I didn't want it just sitting around. I really do like it. The kids put one of my plug-ins that I used to use on top of it, so I'm probably gonna have to sand it, but it cleans up very beautifully, and I love the weather distress look. I also want to say I used that cleaner for the wall. Please use that sparingly. I put it on a rag because when I spray it in the air, it really irritates my lungs. So if you have respiratory issues of any sort, or real sensitive to strong fragrances, please use that with caution. That spray, I like it. It does work. Do I think it works better than soap and water? No, but I got it, so I'm using it. And now I'm going to start decorating this space.
Meant for each other, staring in her dark green eyes. I want to love her, scared if I still doesn't go.
What are you doing?
With the flow.
What are you doing?
And I wonder if you ever think of me.
We are moving to the opposite side of the entryway, and I'm going to start cleaning up this space as well. I want this to be a very cozy, neutral space, so that is what we're doing. I always encourage you guys to purchase pillow covers. I get mine from Amazon. It saves on buying whole pillows, and you're able to change up your style very quickly. I loved these here. I will, if you want a link, I'll put it in there. I don't ever remember to do links. I'm so sorry. But I will say the color of this velour or velvet pillow is called Jam, and I absolutely love it.
Take the fall. So long, so hard, just to find the words to say. I tell my
Briefly, I wanted to let you know where I got some of the items, so I am going to kind of go backwards a little bit, but as I had mentioned, I got the table from TJ Maxx. There's Emma. I've got the ceramic, I think it is, pot that the plum stems are in from Target. The plum stems are from Michael's. The books, oh my word, the books are from Target. The candle is from Target. The candle holders, the black ones, and the twisted candles are from Hobby Lobby. And then the distressed, this is cracking me up, the distressed console table was actually a sofa table, and I didn't love it like that, so I actually cut the legs down to make it look like a distressed bench. I got that, somebody made it on Facebook. And then the blanket from Target, the little pillow from Target Dollar Spot, the like I had mentioned, the pillow cover is from Amazon, and the insert is probably just an old insert. And then the small little white ceramic pot that had the little plum bush in there, that's from Hobby Lobby. The plum bush is from Target. So there you go. There's a little list of where I've got everything. And as you saw, I am in the living room, and you probably understood why I started in the entryway, because it was overwhelming me. As I started cleaning the living room, Chris came home and he's playing with Emma. I decided to leave this in here just as like I wanted to remember it, honestly. Sometimes I go back and look at my old videos and I see some really sweet moments that are caught on camera, and you can't trade them for anything. So I decided to leave them in. As I clean up the living room, that's Emma sitting right next to me still playing. And cleaning up the living room real good, gonna spruce this space up as well. This lamp here was actually a hospice thrift store find. I got it for $3, and I sprayed it with some stone-like spray paint, and I love the way it turned out. And I got these pillows from Marshall's. I really liked the contrast in color, but it also, I felt like it was pretty neutral. And I'm just going to spray all the pillows down with this Febreze fabric spray, because some of these pillows have been in the garage for a bit. They're actually, the old couch is in there, and they've been in there with it. The gray velvet pillow covers are actually from Hobby Lobby. Very, very good quality, I have to say. And so I'm just gonna put some pillows here. I haven't had pillows on my couch since we've got this couch just a couple of weeks ago. And I wanted to give it a shot. I wanted to see if I could have my pillows back here. Usually the kids throw them on the floor or the dogs lay on them, and that for some reason just I don't like when dogs lay on pillows. I don't know what it is, and I don't like when my blankets and pillows even touch the floor. It's one of those weird quirks on me that I just cannot stand. So I wanted to give it a shot because I do love me some pillows, but yeah, I'll tell you how that went down. Kiddos are home, and I am going to clean up this floor. I'm going to vacuum it real quick. I've actually purchased another rug. This one, I did wash it, and it washed great. And then Hazel had another accident on it, and so I don't even know if I want to call it an accident anymore. So I used my carpet cleaner to clean it up. But from what I feel like is that once they go, doesn't matter if you wash it or if you clean it with a carpet cleaner and you use the enzyme stuff, it doesn't matter, they're going to keep going back there. Can you let me know if that's true or not? Once a pet soils carpet or a rug, the rug is done for. Can you let me know? Because I went ahead and purchased another rug, and then I purchased this housebreaking spray that I was going to spray it down. So just give me, if you guys are aware of animals like that, let me know, because I will not even try to hide it. I'm at my wit's end with her doing this, and I feel like I don't feel like it. She's literally ruined every stitch of carpet, so I'm gonna have to put a diaper on her. And it's not even that she's not going out, and she's completely healthy. She just does it. She's not nervous. She's not anything. She just does it. Sometimes she does it when people come over, and I understand that can be common. That doesn't bother me. But she just does it. We will have the door open to the outside. We've been out there, we've played, I've given her love, we've done all the things. I leave the door open, I go about my business, take care of Emma, do what I gotta do. I'm Sam in Emma's room, spending time with her in there, and then I come out and there's a mess on a pee mess on the carpet. Why? Why does she do that? It's really frustrating. So please give me some tips if you have them. So I am reorganizing this mantle here. I'm gonna re-spruce it up and use some of the old things I had, and then I'm going to come into the kitchen and start cleaning off this countertop.
You see clear when I go blind, when I fall hard, you turn me around. Oh, and you go up when I go down. You see clear when I go blind, and oh, I hope you always be around. The show is over now. You finally know it's you and you only. So hard trying to show it. Give you my all. Promise I'll be good. Waiting for answers, but now it's up to you. Now it's up to you. Waiting for answers. Now it's up to you. Waiting. I know that I've been going back and forth. I know that I've been leaving you with questions. I know I should, but I don't wanna fall. I know with you I have to learn my lessons. And you go up when I go down, and you see clear when I go blind. When I fall hard, you turn me around. Oh, and you go up when I go down, and you see clear when I go blind. And oh, I hope you always be around. The show is over now. You finally know it's you and you only. So hard trying to show it. Give you my all. Promise I'll be good. Waiting for answers, but now it's up to you. Now it's up to you.
I'm using my favorite quartz or granite cleaner here. I guess I would say stone countertop cleaner. I have quartz countertops, and this is from Method, and I really, really like it. It smells really like fruity pebbles, which I think is kind of amazing, and it cleans my countertops like no other. At the end of the night, I usually use a all-purpose antibacterial counter spray, but this stuff here, I don't know why. I go between the two. I can honestly say I think my countertops look the best when I use this stuff right here. It's amazing, and I get it from Target.
So hard trying to show it. Give you my all. I promise I'll be good. Waiting for answers. Now it's up to you. Now it's up to you. I'm waiting. Now it's up to you. Now it's up to you. Oh, I'm waiting. We try to find our ways in life to give our hearts and soul a peace of mind.
I have been staying on top of the chores in the house. Sometimes they lack depending on where my mental health is, but I've been staying on top of it, and it has really helped me a great deal feel accomplished and feel good about my space and feeling good about myself. So it's been good. It's also been nice because I've been feeling really motivated to organize and declutter the house as you guys have seen it, and then being able to spruce up the space for fall has felt so good. It just brings a little bit of warmth and joy in the house, and I've got some of these really sweet little vignettes for fall, and it just makes me feel incredible, to be honest, incredible. So I want to encourage you guys to decorate a little spot, declutter, organize, spruce up a little spot. It really does affect your mood in the best way.
For I couldn't see how far you drifted away.
Real life, I was not in the mood to do that laundry, so I put it in a basket and I moved it into my room. True story. I am going to put these stems here. I got these for Hobby Lobby, and it was in the fall collection. Really, really pretty. Really like these. And these two containers here are from Hobby Lobby as well. One thing I love about Hobby Lobby, which I started to really write them off, if I'm being honest. It wasn't my style, the stuff they were carrying. So I thought, I'm just not going to go there anymore. And I am so glad that I started, because one thing that I will say is good about Hobby Lobby is they keep up with the trends. And so when things get popular, they come in clutch. And so they've done good. This white container is from Hobby Lobby. Now these gold squirrels are from Target last year, and they will continue to make their debut every fall because they are so sweet. And I'm going to now put another pillow cover on this pillow. So it comes in a pack of 2. I think it was $15 on Amazon, and they come in a pack of 2, which you cannot beat. And they are so soft.
On me. Are you back away so far I couldn't see? Was it all in my head? Did we try to hard and lost it all instead? Was it all on me? Oh, you back away so far I couldn't see how far you drifted away.
So I put this little wheat stack. I got it from Home Goods last year, or Marshall's, one of those. That's usually where I shop, or Target. And I put it here. I actually, after this video, I changed things up. Once it was all done, it felt so good. And then I left and came back into the house, and some of it was overwhelming me. Yeah, it really was. And so, you know what? I took it down. So the wheat went away, the pumpkin went away, and that evening I came out and the dogs were on top of all my pillows, and that made me sad. So the pillows are now all sitting on the chair. Those are going to have to go away too. I do not like dogs on my pillows. I'm sorry, I just can't. So I guess pillows won't work for me, but it looked pretty. I was really hopeful. So I hope this video just gave you some really good inspiration for some simple and subtle fall touches. And this is this is how I'm decorating these days. And so let me know, are you more is more or less is more? Can you let me know in the comments below? Either way, I'm glad you're here, and I don't take your time for granted. So we are going to start off. This is what my front porch looks like right now. The real deal. I got these right here. I don't even know what these are called, but you guys know we kind of like just plop the whole planter in here. And of course, a plethora of shoes. Here we go. No wreaths on the door, and the swing is looking pretty sad. So we got some new mulch, or more mulch, I should say, because we just got gutters put in. So that's great. The gutters came in last Thursday, which is a huge lifesaver. Houses here do not come with gutters. And so for fall this year, I usually go all out, go crazy, add a ton of stuff. But if you guys have been here for a little while, you know I have been simplifying my life. That also means my decor. We are going to do a soft and subtle. Why did I say soft? I don't know. We are going to do a subtle and cozy fall front porch this year. So here is an overview, and let's get started. Okay, so we are going to start off by just cleaning everything off of the porch. I was going to use the pressure washer, but just did not have time to do that right now. So we are just going to do the best we can do, pulling anything that I can off, especially the shoes. Had to take them to the garage, and moving these planters. They are extremely heavy. They are filled with dirt, about the majority, so it's a mess. You can see there are love bugs everywhere. It is wild. They're such a nuisance. That's all I can say. They're just a nuisance. But this is what it looks like so far, and we need to tackle this first and foremost because I'm not going to decorate with this mess. So I've got the blower here, and let me just know, when you guys use your husband's tools, does it make you feel kind of like, I don't know, I feel kind of proud of myself. I don't know if that's just strange, but I do. I feel proud of myself. So I got that blower out and I started blowing everything off. The cobwebs, it's not too terribly bad because we do have pest treatment and they will come and do all of this, especially mosquitoes. So they'll kind of like clean all the cobwebs off. So I'm just getting any of the residual stuff off, and I like using the blower. I can't help it. It's really cool to me. So yeah, I'm just going to continue doing this. So in my mind, I kind of envision what I want for this space. And last minute, I thought if I wanted to considered using this little mat here, I got it from Amazon. Very durable, washable, all the things. I like it a lot. And I've got my this is a pretty big doormat. I got it at home at home, and I've had it since I purchased the house, since I was pregnant with Emma, and it's held up beautifully. So I do not feel like I need to go and spend money on a new doormat, even though I kind of want to. I'm not doing it. My goal was to not spend any money on unnecessary decor. You guys know I've been trying to simplify my life, and it starts with the pocketbook. It starts with your checkbook. You can't go and be spending money and trying to clean out your house. It just doesn't work. So trying to use what I have, and I am going to really struggle with putting these planters back. Very heavy, like I mentioned. That's all there is to it. They're heavy, but I love them because I feel like they're really classic and just really sleek. So you can't go wrong with these, and I got them from Home Depot. What is it, honey? Can I help you in just a minute? I'm busy, okay? I'll help you in a second, okay? Decided to keep that little nugget of mom life. Noah needed some encouragement with his homework, which of course I do jump to do, but I just wanted to finish because it was so hot. So terribly hot. So I will give details about all of the items I'm using. I don't want to kind of be redundant and tell you everything I'm using, and then at the end I'm going to tell you as well. But I'm going to use these faux mums for this right here. I like the way this look. When I ordered these last year, I did think the color was going to be more on the plum side. They're not, and that's okay. We're making the best out of it. So the QVC one, the ones like I had said, I think QVC still has it. You'll have to look, and I can try to find a link. I know in my Like to Know It, I had a link for them, and they're super affordable. And I like that you can just purchase one and basically get 2 uses out of it. And they also come with like little stakes that you can put in the ground. So if you want to use it for your garden, you can do that as well. And they're UV resistant, so it's a win in my opinion, and I think they turned out great. So I am now going to be pulling up the mat because after I started looking at it, it was just too much going on. It's just clashing, and I'm just paying attention to things like that. I have said in the past with my decorating, it's a feeling. It's got to be like the right feeling, and as I've been simplifying my life, the feelings have changed. So if it doesn't feel right, I take it away. And I'm going to reuse these really pretty faux wheat wreaths. I believe Target still has them this year. So they must be good if Target's going to bring it back 2 years in a row.
Promise I'll be good. Waiting for answers, but now it's up to you. Now it's up to you. Waiting for answers. Now it's up to you. Waiting. You go.
I am not going to add a ton of pumpkins yet. It is September, but I don't think it's necessary to add a ton. I will be adding more for my Halloween front porch decor. I actually sprayed some down today to make them look like stone, but I am going to be pretty minimal with the pumpkins this year.
Now you finally know it's you, and you only so hard trying to show it. Give you my all, I promise I'll be good. Waiting for answers, and now it's up to you.
So here is the final little reveal. This is just kind of the beginning of the decor, just sprucing it up for the season, not overdone. I did have the black and white runner, or sorry, that thing mat, But I got that from Amazon. It just was, I just didn't feel it. That's definitely going to be here for Halloween though. I showed you guys these right here. They're from QVC last year, super affordable. They are a sphere, or they call them an orb, I think. Take it apart and boom. So I love these. I am on the hunt for some faux white mums. I can't find them anywhere, literally anywhere. So let me know if you can help me out. I've gone to Hobby Lobby, I've gone to Michael's, I'm not having any luck. So I've got the same super, I think wide, okay, let me get out of the light here, super wide, sorry, the sun sets right here. Welcome mat, got this from At Home. Then the wreaths here are from Target last year. Over here on the swing, I have my same throw blanket that I got from Target last year. This is the Threshold brand. And then this pillow here, this is the only thing new this year. I think this pillow was $13 at Walmart. For sure at Walmart. I can't remember if it was $13. It was that or cheaper. I really like it. It has the vintage look and really durable fabric. So I think that looks really cute. And then I've got my 2 pumpkins that I've had for I don't know how many years. I have debated on putting rockers back out here because, well, first off, this is down just a little bit. We need to have it pulled back up. But I like to change things out. I would just put this in the back, or I don't know. That's just how I am. I like to rearrange and switch things up a lot. It just makes me happy. So I kind of been thinking about that, but for right now, this is great. I would get some black rockers. I've been thinking about painting the door black as well, but we do live in an HOA community, and you guys know how HOAs are, so there we go. So this is what it looks like so far. I think it looks really good. I'm looking forward to decorating for Halloween. I'm also going to add some clips of what my porch has looked like over the years. I think it'll be quite interesting. I'll have a playlist that you guys can go and just look at so many different designs for fall porches. I've got farmhouse, I've got over the top Pinterest perfect, I've got, I mean, I've gone on and on. I've been doing fall front porches for 5 years now. So you guys will get a whole bunch of motivation, and I would love for you guys to check them out. So maybe this isn't your style, but another year was your style. I've got a ton of them. So check out the playlist below. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We are going to continue on the decorating. We are going to continue on all of the seasonal stuff. Can't wait to decorate this for Halloween, and even more importantly, Christmas. I'm so excited. So yeah, thank you guys all so much. I want to tell you, even though I'm behind the camera, don't forget to subscribe. If you're new, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. It is free, my friends, and I post 2 videos every single week. I have been sticking to a Monday and Wednesday routine or schedule, but yeah, I film, I post. It's actually Tuesday. I'm going to post this tomorrow. It'll be Wednesday, and I would love to have you guys. I would love it. So don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you very soon. Love you. Bye.